And welcome back to the channel, everybody. Here, Lucas from Mars. We return to this MLB Show 22 Custom League and the playoffs here in the Championship Series. We got Game 1 of the NL and ALCS coming up here in this episode. As you get a look at that playoff bracket, that's what we have seen so far in this bracket. You got a 3-1 series win for Houston, a 3-0 sweep by New York, a 3-1 series win by the Stars, and a sweep that we saw from the Arrows in that game as well, and they're in their series against Salt Lake. So a fantastic matchup here, fascinating bowl game, and a fascinating series that we potentially have here with the Nashville Stars and the Indianapolis Arrows. Both these teams 90-plus win bowl clubs on the season. Don't mind Cedric Mullins phasing through the wall right there. There's nothing wrong with him. There's a look at this Nashville team, and of course the big star that they have is Mike Trout. They've got a lot of good players there on that offense, though. And in this game, they're going to go with Ranger Suarez, who, 4.1 ERA and 155 innings this season for him, just over 100 strikeouts and 47 walks. More of a long relief kind of guy, so probably ask Ranger Suarez for 4 or 5 innings in this one, and then they'll go to the back of their bullpen. So maybe a little bit more of a bullpen kind of game for Nashville, depending on how Ranger Suarez pitches in this one here today, as that one is a low to Gavin Lux, because I think only had one other hit besides the 2 home runs that he cranked out in Game 1 of the divisional series here. He's got a 3-1 count against him right now, though, and that pitch misses as well. So not the greatest start to this game for Suarez. He starts the day out with a walk. Here now is Dominic Smith, who had a really good divisional series. Goes into this one and batting .385 and over 1 OPS. Huge home run in Game 3, if you can remember. Maybe it was actually Game 2. I think it was Game 2. But he had a really huge late inning, 8th inning homer in one of those games. That was a big swing as he takes that sinker there for strike 2. 2 runs for him in the last 3 games. Good response by Suarez here, trying to respond to the walk, and that's a curveball on the corner for strike 3. Tom Smith just stuck looking at that pitch right on the corner. Beautiful spot. Let's look at this one again, and yeah, I think it just caught the very edge of the strike zone there. That was fantastic location there. And now he's Vladdy. Always, the biggest superstar for the Arrows in this series and in this for this team. Batted .250 with a homer, few RBIs in the divisional round. He's going to line that ball into left field for a single. And Vladdy is going to get his bat going early on in the first game of this series right here with that swing. Beautiful swing by Guerrero. Now in Cedric Mullins. .357 average for him in the DS, as that's a ground ball. Third baseman up with it, though. Double play! Good scoop at first by Goldschmidt. Espinal started it. Goldschmidt finishes it off. And a hit for Indianapolis there. No runs. We go bottom 1. And the Arrows are going to bring out their ace and Max Scherzer in this bowl game here in Game 1. Don't know why it's not showing you the stats. It's a little annoying. I think he gave up 4 runs or so in his first start in the playoffs. It wasn't amazing for him, but Francisco Lindor has been amazing. .353 average, 2 homers, 5 ribbies, a 1.2 OPS. He's going to pop this slider up, though. I mean, that was a very hittable pitch in a hittable location right there, but not able to take advantage of it. So there's the first out. Let's look at Nashville's batting order, which has been very good in the divisional series so far in the postseason. Lindor there. J.D. Davis batting .333. Trout batting .222. Schwarber .437. Goldschmidt .353. Espinal, Paul DeYoung, Max Kepler batting .294. And then the catcher there at the back end, Manny Pena, at the back end of this lineup. And, here's J.D. Davis. Had a really good series. Had a pretty important home run into that series here. .333 average for him with a homer, 2 ribbies going in. I mean, the top 5 hitters in this lineup for Nashville have been really good. all postseason so far, as that's a nice stop by the second baseman, but they're not going to get Davis here. He's going to beat that out, and that's going to be an infield single here in the bottom of the first, as I believe Dominic Fletcher there, or David Fletcher, is their second baseman. Just could not get that one. Really good effort, though. And let's see. Yeah, he beats it out by, I mean, not a, you know, it's a close play, but not extremely safe there. That ball way over the head of Jansen, and up to second base is going to go J.D. Davis. That throw almost was totally offline. That was a really bad pitch right there by Max Scherzer here with Mike Trout at the plate. And you know, Trout 222 average. He has, I think, 2 or 3 hits so far in the playoffs. He didn't get his first hit of the postseason until kind of late in Game 2 of the divisional series, as all the way to third base now goes J.D. Davis. Another wild pitch. So 2 bad pitches by Scherzer now puts a man 90 feet away. Perfect RBI chance for Mike Trout right here. So let's see the 3-2, and that one misses as well. Those are 3 really bad pitches right there by Scherzer. Got to come back in response from that. Here's Kyle Schwarber, had a fantastic divisional round, 438 average for him. 2 home runs, both coming in that Game 1 Classic, and a 1.4 OPS so far. He's been excellent. And here's a 2-1 to him, and that's a swing and a miss. Good off-speed pitch by Scherzer there. Schwarber was out in front of it, and so now he's got 2 strikes on him here. Scherzer's going to come set with the 2-2 pitch now, and it's a swing and a miss, and a ball way in the dirt. Man, that was not a good swing at all. The runner moves from first to second. Truck goes to second base. Man, you can't be swinging at that if you're Max Scherzer. And Goldschmidt swings and misses late on a fastball there. I believe that was a cutter by Scherzer, and somehow Scherzer does not give up a run in that first inning. Had a hit and a walk in that frame. A little bit of a tough beginning for him, but he doesn't give up a run. 2 down here for Danny Jansen in the second inning. He's batting 250 in the postseason here, and he's gonna fly that one deep to left. It is gonna go foul. Wow, only 8 feet outside of the foul pole there in left field. Now Jansen gonna swing foul this 3-2 ball off again. 8 pitches here so far in this at bat. So a long at bat here for Ranger Suarez. He's gonna come at him with another pitch, and there's another foul ball. Jansen right now a 10-pitch at bat at the moment. Here it comes from Suarez. It's a pop-up, and it's right to Suarez here. Makes that play, and after a 10-pitch at bat, Jansen just pops right back to the pitcher. So now a man on first, 1 out for Max Kepler here. And Max Kepler has been kind of a surprising hitter in the divisional round. He's been pretty good so far. A homer, 3 RBIs for him, batting .294 going into this game tonight. And here's a 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. High fastball. Scherzer's got 3 Ks already. Huge pitch right there to Max Kepler here. I believe that's 2 down now in the inning. And here's Manny Pena, 235 average so far for him. Ground ball to third base. Josh Donaldson playing at third, I believe. And he takes care of it. An easy play there to end the second inning. So both pitchers here starting off the game with a couple of zeros. And no action yet for these offenses. We go to the third inning. Here's Mark Canha. 273 average for him in the divisional round and an RBI. So Suarez here is going to come set with him here and see what happens on this first pitch of the at-bat to Mark Canha. It is a ground ball, and it's a little slow chopper. Nice play by Espinal, and they do, in fact, get the out there. And good, I mean, one pitch at bat, pretty helpful right there for Ranger Suarez, barring how his last at bat that he had to finish the second inning went for him. But now we're now there's 2 down in the inning with a man on for Dom Smith. 2-2 to Smith here. It's on the corner again! Strike 3. Suarez has got him looking with that pitch twice now in this game. And he works around another hit for Indianapolis, but puts up a 0. So now Lindor back to the dish here, popped out in that first plate appearance for him. And now 1-2. To Lindor is a swing and a miss. High cutter at 92. Scherzer with 4 Ks now in the game, and here's Trout, a homer, 3 RBIs for him, walked in that first inning, and 2-2, checks his swing. He does, in fact, check it here, as the count will run full on him. And now trying to get on base, start something in this third inning here, with Schwarber on deck, and that four-seamer misses inside. He walks again. Trout walked for the second time today. And here's Kyle Schwarber, had a strikeout and a really big RBI spot with runners on the corners and nobody out. With nobody out or 1 away in the inning. 3-1 to Schwarber. That's a line drive. Fair ball down the line in first base. Let's see what happens with Trout here. They're going to send him around third. The throw back in. There's not going to be a throw to the plate. Trout will score. Another extra base hit and RBI for Kyle Schwarber. 1-0 Nashville in the third. Beautiful swing by Schwarber, who has just continued to be one of the biggest, probably the biggest hitter on this team right now for Nashville. Clutch hit after clutch hit for him the postseason so far. And now it's Goldschmidt. And Goldschmidt's going to swing and miss again. That's his second strikeout of the game. 5th one total for Scherzer through 2 innings. But how about 3 innings? But how about that massive hit here by Kyle Schwarber down the line to give the Arrows the early advantage? They score first in this game. And I don't know how many times they scored first in the divisional round, but scoring first for them bars, high chance of victory. 3-2, and that's going to be a base. Yeah, that's the 3rd hit of the game against Ranger Suarez here, but they haven't tacked on any runs, and this is kind of what exactly you wanted from Ranger Suarez right now. 4 really good innings. That's what they're going to try and get out of him. Maybe even a 5th inning if, barring any trouble here. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna, who's got like 1 hit. Oh, a pull on layoffs. And I don't know why I said playoffs all weird there. That's a beautiful pitch by Suarez for a 3rd strikeout for him on the night. So now 2 down for Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 on the day, and trying to steal here and getting there easily is Cedric Mullins. That's a stolen base for him. I don't think he had any in the divisional game, but he had a pretty good jump there. The throw to the second baseman or the shortstop, Lindor, was also not very good. So man in scoring position as there's a ground ball. That one gets through into left field. Schwarber up with it. Mullins going to the plate. The throw is not going to be in time. Huge base hit right there as the Arrows tie the game up. Josh Donaldson with a big-time single. Donaldson, one of the best guys average-wise in the series for the Arrows in the divisional round, and he just comes through right there. Clutch 1-1 tie. That's a line drive! Oh, what a catch! Made by Max Kepler right field. Wow. Diving play. Let's take one more look at it. Whew. Full extension. Great play right there. Keeps that at 1-1. So here in the bottom of the 4th, here's Santiago Espinal coming up to the plate. 2-2 count to him here. And it's a swing and a miss. 4-seamer there. And Espinal way late on it. Scherzer's got 6 Ks here. He's got the strikeout pitch working so far, and actually maybe a little out. I don't know if he was early or late on that fastball exactly, but either way, great pitch from Scherzer. So here's Kepler, made that incredible play, and he's gonna swing and miss here. Not as good of luck at the plate as at the field there, and Scherzer's got 7 strikeouts here. That was a good 4th inning for him. We go to the 5th, 1-1 tie.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So Brad Keller coming out to pitch here. And Keller so far on the season or in these playoffs has not been very effective. 1.2 innings and a 16 ERA. And that's going to be a base hit back up the middle to start off the inning for Indianapolis. So that was hit by Mark Cannon. 4 really, really good innings, by the way, by Ranger Suarez in this one. Kind of exactly what they were, what the Stars were looking for him to do in this bowl game. And he did his job really well. Now it's Fletcher at the ditch here. 0-2 to him is a swing and a miss. My, oh my, really early on that slider. That was pretty filthy right there by Brad Keller. And now it's Gavin Lux, 1 for 1. Got a base hit earlier in the day. 0-2, and it's a swing and a miss. Early as well on that off-speed pitch. Keller with a couple of strikeouts after the single. And man, one more look at this pitch here. Yeah, out in front of it there. Not really a chance to hit it. I mean, those are 2 absolutely excellent off-speed pitches right there by Brad Keller. 1-1 to Dom, and that's a slider there for strike 2. And Dom Smith has already struck out looking twice in this bowl game here. So now Brad Keller going to come at him here with an 0-2. And the pitch is going to run inside and it hits him. So Dom Smith is going to get plunked right there. The inning keeps on going for Vladdy. 1 for 2, singled back in the first inning. Guerrero here 1-0. And there's a fly ball, four-seamer, deep to center, and at the wall is Trout. That ball is gone! Guerrero leaves the yard, 3rd homer of the playoffs. The Arrows take the lead 3-1 in the 5th. 427 on the distance. That ball just kept on carrying. And Guerrero, the star of this show for the Arrows, has come through again for them in these playoffs. He is off to an excellent start in this postseason. 427 to straightaway center. Wow, 86% now. Chance to win for Indianapolis in this game. Cedric Mullins takes a fastball there for strike 1. But yeah, Brad Keller, I mean, he had him on the ropes. He got the next couple of outs. But, man, just brutal home run there that he gave up. A 3-run advantage now for Indianapolis after that swing by Vladdy. 4-1 Arrows. One more look at this swing by Guerrero. A few more looks at it here. I mean, just such a powerful hitter. Cannot miss at all to him. And now the Stars going to have to try and come back against Scherzer, who has been pretty effective so far in this game. He does walk Lindor here to start off the bottom of the 5th. And now up is J.D. Davis. 1 for 2, singled in his first at-bat back in the first inning. A 353 average now for him after that. As that one is a slider that is outside, misses for ball 4. Or ball 3, excuse me. The count is full to him here. And that one misses as well. It's a four-seamer that does not hit the zone, and so now 2 men are on here with 1 man out. And up is Mike Trout. Walked twice already today, and he's going to shatter his bat here on impact, and it's going to be a little, I mean, it was in the air, so never hit the ground. Scherzer catches it. I mean, that's a pretty important second out right there on a pretty important hitter, I'd say. Here's Kyle Schwarber. Had a huge hit last time he was at the plate to score a run for Nashville. Here's the 0-1 to him here. Swing and a drive into center field. Mullins is going to play it off the wall, as that's going to score 1 run all the way from first. The throw to the plate, not in time. J.D. Davis scores another double for Kyle Schwarber. Just continues to tear it up. The star of the show for the Stars in this playoffs comes through again with another extra base hit. 1-run game now, 4-3. Nashville trails. Man, Kyle Schwarber, unbelievable stuff from him in the playoffs so far. And now that's a swing and a base hit by Goldschmidt as Schwarber's around third. Throw to the plate is not going to be in time. It was a little off the line, and the catcher was not able to tag him here As, man, that was a crazy close play at home. But a huge base hit by Paul Goldschmidt. One more look. Danny Jansen just couldn't turn around quick enough. And if that throw was on pace and online, probably would have got the runner. Probably would have got Schwarber at home. And that's going to be the end of the game for Max Scherzer. Who, man, I mean, through 4, in 2/3 innings, pitched really well, but did give up a few runs here in this 5th, and we're all knotted up at 4 right now. Chad Kuhl is going to come out of the bullpen for the Arrows. Hasn't made an appearance yet in these postseason here. 32.1 innings for him and over 4 ERA on the season. As Paul DeYoung's going to ground it to Fletcher here at second base. That's going to end the 5th inning. And we got a fantastic setup in this bowl game here. Indianapolis, they took the lead 4-1 in the 5th inning. In the top half, the Nashville responds. 3 huge runs to tie the score at 4. And now is Marcelo Ozuna. 0 for 2 on the night to this point. And, I mean, still only like 1 hit in the entire postseason here. He struggled a lot. And he is going to look at a 4-seam fastball for strike 3. So those struggles for him continue here, as that was a really good pitch. Brad Keller is still out there on the mound. Want to get maybe 1 more inning out of him, it looks like, for Nashville. He's got the first 2 outs here in this inning. Good. As that's a swing and a miss. Danny Jansen on the slider there. Cannot make contact. A pitch way a little below the knees. Great location. As Brad Keller does get through that 6th inning without anything happening. So we're 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Lindor, and Lindor is going to swing and miss at a slider. Man, Chad Kuhl right there with a brilliant pitch. Now it's Shitty Davis, and he is going to swing and miss at a 4-seam fastball. Late on that one, Chad Kuhl with a couple of big Ks in the 6th. And we will go to the 7th inning, still knotted up at 4 apiece. So a really even game to this point, as Noah Ramirez is out of the bullpen for Nashville. 2.2 innings for him so far, 3.38 ERA. I believe like 1 or 2 runs that he's given up to this point in the playoffs in the divisional round. 2 strikeouts to 2 walks for him overall in the postseason. And here's Mark Canha. Had a big hit earlier in the night. 1-2 to him is a 4-seam fastball. Way late on it for strike 3. And I mean, the strikeouts coming in here a ton right now by these bullpen arms, as these hitters have been kind of shut down the last couple of innings. As you see this pitch sequence there, and that 4-seam fastball was definitely in a hittable location right there. All those pitches higher up in the strike zone for sure. And that's a swing and a miss. Man, Josh Donaldson strikes out now. I mean, just everybody going down with a punch out at the moment. And Donaldson was way late on that pitch right there. Way late on that fastball. Wait, that's Gavin Lux at the dish. I don't know why I thought it was Goldschmidt. Why I'm really confused at the moment. That's another strikeout. Man, wow, these hitters cannot hit anything at the moment. Unbelievable. These relievers here are just coming in and striking everybody out at the moment. As that's going to be the end of the 7th inning. So 7th inning stretch time here in Nashville. We got a fantastic game to this point. 4-4 the score. So here comes Pedro Baez out of the bullpen for the Arrows. Kind of struggled initially in that series, but he did in fact get, in his last couple of innings in the playoffs have been really good. He hasn't given up anything recently. So here's Kyle Schwarber again. And when he's done tonight, 3-0 to him. Schwarber crushes it deep to center field. Oh, are you kidding me? Kyle Schwarber. Another extra base hit. His 3rd homer of the playoffs. Wow. What a game for Schwarber. 2 doubles, a homer, and 3 or 4 RBIs tonight. Nashville's got the lead, 5-4. Oh, man. Kyle Schwarber had an incredible Game 1 of the division series with 2 clutch home runs. He is having himself an incredible game here as well tonight. 3 extra base hits. I don't know how many total he has in this postseason, but it's a lot. Wow. I mean, almost every hit that he's gotten in this playoffs has been an extra base knock. And he is just laying it on there. I mean, just a stud right now for Nashville's Goldschmidt at the dish. And Goldschmidt here is going to swing at this 1-0 and fly it deep to center field. Back goes Mullins. He's at the wall, and that ball is gone! Wow, Schwarber and Goldschmidt go back-to-back. The Stars are up 6-4. As Schwarber's got his third, now Goldschmidt with his third homer of the playoffs. Both to straightaway center, basically. That one was not a no-doubter, but man, that ball was crushed. Wow, 424 on the distance to straightaway center field. An absolute travesty of a outing right there by Pedro Baez. I mean, that is the exact opposite of the job that you wanted him to do if you were the Arrows in that situation. Wow, he gives up 2 homers there and 3 guys. You know, the 3 guys that came to the plate. And now, Brian Abreu is going to hit Santiago Espinal. So he's not starting out this appearance very well. That's a 4-seamer that misses for ball 3. 3-1 with Manny Pena sitting on deck. Man, okay, Brian Abreu here, 3-1. And that pitch misses. Ball 4. So, I don't know what's going on. Indianapolis' bullpen is falling apart at the moment here. 2 runners on for Manny Pena. 0 for 2 in this game. A walk back in the 5th inning. As here it comes. This is a line drive. Base hit into left field. They're into right field, I mean. Around third. And scoring is Espinal. Nashville is going to tack on another run here in the 7th. Manny Pena with a big base hit. And it's 7-4 Nashville. Curveball, I mean, right in Manny Pena's wheelhouse right there. And now Brian Abreu struggling here as well, as that's going to be a fly ball. Shallow center. And finally, Mullins catches it to end the inning. But my goodness, a brutal frame right there for the Arrows. 2 big home runs from Kyle Schwarber and Paul Goldschmidt. And another run tacked on by Pena has the Stars ahead 7-4.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So now they're going to bring in their setup and their closer. All things go well for them. Here's Paul Fry now. And, I mean, 1.1 innings for him. It's not gone very well for him so far. But, oh, yes, he has got... I'm sorry, I'm watching some March Madness right now. That was a huge play. Here's Vladdy Guerrero. I got to focus back up on this episode, on this video here. Vladdy is 2 for 3. Big 3-run homer for him in this game. He's going to swing and miss. I don't know if he fouled that pitch off. I think he just swung and missed at that one. But Trevor May, Jordan Holloway warming in the Nashville bullpen. 1-2 is a swing and a miss. Way down low. And that is strike 3. So Guerrero swinging at one way in the dirt. And there is now 1 out in the inning here. And up comes Cedric Mullins. Now 1 for 3 on the day. As Mullins here, 1-1 to him. Ground ball to Paul DeYoung. A nice stop. And that is going to be a huge out number 2. So now it's Marcelo Ozuna. 0 for 3 on the night. He has a ground ball to Lindor. Gonna be a close play, or maybe not as close as I thought it was gonna be, actually. Lindor takes care of it, and that will send us to the bottom of the 8th. Nashville here, maybe get more insurance. That's kind of what they might be looking for, as out comes Zach Godley out of the bullpen for the Arrows. Haven't seen him yet in the playoffs. 14.2 innings on the, on the season for him, so not a lot of sample size for him. And here's Kyle Schwarber, 3 for 4 today. Line drive! Oh, what a catch by Guerrero, and that's a double play. My goodness, that was pretty fancy right there. A catch on a ball absolutely crushed, a line drive. And Guerrero immediately threw it to second base. That was an interesting play right there. So we go to the 9th. Nashville ahead by 3 runs.
Now pitching.
So can Trevor May hold on here? He's 3 for 3 in save opportunities. He's given up 2 runs, though, in his save opportunities to this point. So here's Josh Donaldson. 1 for 3 on the night. 0-2 to him. And he checked his swing. But he goes around, says the third base umpire. That is a strikeout for Trevor May. His first one of the game here. And, yeah, it looks like Donaldson went around on that. As, you know, not a strike there, but a big-time strike out for Trevor May here. 1 down. Now Danny Jansen at the plate. He's going to swing at the first pitch, a slider that was right down the middle. And Danny Jansen's going to get a base hit. So Indianapolis will have a base runner here with 1 out in the 9th. Here now is Marcana. Marcana is going to swing and miss at a 4-seam fastball. That was a pretty good pitch as well that could have been taken advantage of by Marcana, as the count is now 2-1. And Marcana is going to ground it to second base. Picked up by Lindor. And the throw to the first baseman is in time. The game is over. Nashville wins it here in Game 1, 7-4. A home victory for the Stars as they use that huge 3-run 7th inning to get a Game 1 win. Trevor May with his 4th save of the playoffs for him. And a really fun ball game here tonight. 9 hits, 7 runs for the Stars tonight. 8 hits and 4 runs for the Arrows. Noel Ramirez gets the win. Pedro Baez gets handed a loss for just a really bad outing that he had given up 2 homers. Trevor May gets his 4th save, as I already mentioned. And Nashville wins Game 1 to take that early series lead. So a great ball game here, and I mean, some of these highlights, a lot of them offensively, definitely come from Kyle Schwarber. Had a fantastic day for sure. Great play by Max Kepler there as well. As Guerrero also had a big home run. But another swing. That's Schwarber's no doubt home run right there on the replay. As there was this swing. It was not started by Lindor. I don't know why I said that exactly. But that is the box score now that we're going to go to. And, man, Kyle Schwarber, 3 for 5 today. A homer, 2 doubles. Great game, 4 ribbies for him on the night. And here's the Nashville batting order. Lindor actually went 0 for 4. Davis had only 1 hit today. Mike Trout had 1 hit. He had 2 walks as well. Schwarber 3 for 5. He's batting .476 now in the playoffs. That's incredible. And with 4 RBIs in this game. Goldschmidt's batting .381. He had 2 hits, including his third home run of the game and 2 RBIs. Espinal didn't get anything. Paul Young got a hit. And Manny Pena got a hit and an RBI as well. Both those guys, Kepler and Pena, they're batting .250 after tonight. Pitching, I mean, Suarez did what he needed to do and did what Nashville was looking for him to do. 4 really good innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. Matt Keller, yeah, he gave up 3 runs in 2 innings, not great, but then the rest of the bullpen shut it down. Ramirez is scoreless inning, Fry is scoreless inning, and Trevor May as well. So the bullpen outside of Keller was very good tonight for Nashville. And for Indianapolis, we got a 1 for 3 day for Gavin Lux, 0 for 3 from Smith. Guerrero, 2 for 4, 3 RBIs and a big home run for him. On the night, Mullins had a hit as well. And then everybody in the bottom of the order, so only Ozuna and Smith did not have a hit at all in this bowl game. As Guerrero, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs, 2 RBIs now for Josh Donaldson. Here's Scherzer, 4.2 innings for him, 5 hits and 4 runs, all of them that he allowed in that 5th inning. He was pitching really well up until that. I mean, he only has a 6.52 ERA in this postseason. As Chad Cool, 1.1 innings, didn't give up a run, but man, Pedro Baez, 2 hits, 2 runs, and .2 innings, not good stuff there. But now we're going to go over to the ALCS, and a fantastic matchup here between New York and Houston. And, you know, New York has been kind of a shocking team to watch right now because they're a wildcard team, and they ended up they've gone on a big run here. They have won 4 straight playoff games and beat the #1 seed in the American League in the Raptors in a sweep of the divisional series. Meanwhile, the Reapers 3-1 win over the Barons, and a series that they controlled basically all the way. I mean, they controlled that for the most part the entire time. But interesting matchup. I mean, these are two teams in our other league that, you know, had definitely their moments and played it quite a bit against each other. And so kind of a rivalry maybe developing here from this series. But fantastic matchup there. You get to see the locker rooms for both of these squads going into it. And Carlos Rendon matches up against the ace for the Reapers here in Jose Barrios. So fantastic pitching matchup today in this one. And Jose Barrios, last time we saw him back in Game 1 of the divisional series, had a fantastic day. 7 innings. He only gave up 1 run. 2 hits allowed the entire game. I mean, he was just fantastic in that Game 1 win. So big time spot here as Christian Yelich leads things off for New York. 353 average for him in the postseason so far. He's going to fly it over to Sanchez, who is going to get there, makes that catch, 1 away in the inning. As we're going to see in this New York lineup, this has been very good overall for New York in this playoffs. There you got Yelich batting 333, McNeil batting 252. Aaron Judge, of course, has been fantastic. 4 home runs, 9 RBIs, I think, for him. Ha-Seong Kim is batting 500 after the first round of the playoffs there, as you get to see the rest of the lineup. And here's Aaron Judge. 353 average, 1.48 OPS, 4 homers, and 9 RBIs. Just fantastic stuff from him so far in the playoffs. Been that guy to lean on for New York here. Yastrzemski will not get there. He doesn't make the play. And I don't know if he really... I probably could have caught that. I think I might have taken a bad angle on that fly ball. But either way, now the inning is extended for Austin Riley, who's going to swing and miss. 235 average. I mean, he didn't really do a whole bunch besides hitting his 2 home runs than he did in the divisional round. But, of course, those 2 swings were very, very big. So now here's Austin Riley. And he's going to swing and drive this one into center field. Sanchez is at the wall. And it's over his glove. Gone! Austin Riley. 3rd homer of the playoffs, and the Honey Badgers start first and quick tonight. Go up 3-0 or 2-0 in the first inning. Wow, a slurve that was right down the middle. Yeah, I mean, not a good pitch thrown by Barrios there, and Austin Riley took advantage. 365 to straightaway center field. Man, that was a huge swing. As that slurve is going to catch the zone. Ha-Seong Kim, what a series he had in the... Well, what a postseason he's had. I mean, he's batting 500 in 4 games so far in the playoffs. He's been incredible. So far as that slurve is going to pitch the bottom of the zone for strike 3. One of those surprise guys for New York that has been doing really well. But no surprise that Austin Riley has been effective for New York in this postseason. And he starts off the divisional series just as he did in the wildcard game with a home run. New York up 2-0 in this one as Carlos Rendon comes to the mound. And again, they're not showing you Carlos Rendon stats. I don't know why, that's a little frustrating. But, I mean, obviously this team's ace and a really good pitcher had a really good start against the wildcard opponent that they faced off against. That was against the Mexico City Diablos there. My mind was drawing a blank for a minute as Bruno Mondesi swings and misses at that slider way inside. Oh my goodness. I mean, no chance right here at all for Mondesi. Wow, that slider was way in there. Nasty pitch, cannot hit that ball at all. And here's Alex Bregman, one of the guys that I think has to do well and has to pick it up a little bit for Houston if they want to continue in this postseason, if they want to win this series. moved up to batting number 2 against lefties specifically because he is really, really good against left-handed pitching. I mean, he's only batting 188 with a homer and RBI, though, into this postseason. So he is definitely wanting to get a little bit of a boost offensively for him. 3-2 to him. Check swing. He goes around. That's strike 3. Second time that Rendon has got a K here after they have appealed the first to the base umpire. So, man, oh man, Carlos Rendon, they're looking at that pitch sequence, and a really good pitch sequence right there. As now here is Freddie Freeman at the plate. And he is going to swing it through a slider there. That was a pretty filthy pitch from Rendon, but Freeman has been very good for Houston so far. 313 average for him and a couple of homers. So he's definitely a star to watch out for. For New York, that's a fly ball. Ariano drifting back on his horse, makes the catch right out in front of the wall, ends up kind of running into it almost there at the very end, as that is the third and final out of the first inning. So big zero put up there by Rendon. As you go to the top of the second, and here's Ramon Laureano with exactly 1,000 OPS for him, a homer, 3 RBIs, and a 353 average. That's what it takes to get a 1,000 OPS, I guess. And that's a swing and a miss at a high fastball there. Beautiful pitch from Barrios. Got his second strikeout now of the day. And let's look at this one more time. Laureano there late on that pitch for sure. So now here's Jalen Miller. Only batted 200 so far in the postseason with 2 RBIs. As here Miguel Cabrera is on deck. 3-2 pitch to Jalen Miller. It's a fly ball. That's pretty deep center field. Sanchez again on his horse. And Sanchez again! Can't bring it back. That ball is gone! Jalen Miller with a home run. The rookie, in his first year in the majors, has launched his first career playoff homer. 3-0 New York. And man, Jose Barrios here getting bitten by the long ball right now, as that was not even a terrible pitch to Jalen Miller. He just took it right back where it came from there and into straightaway center. Man, oh man, what a start for New York in this bowl game. They are picking up right where they left off earlier from what they did in the divisional round in the wild card game. As that was a fly out there, Miguel Cabrera flies out. But man, middle of the second inning, 3 hits already and 3 runs for Mexico City, the Honey Badgers for New York. And I don't know why I said Mexico City. For New York here, 3-0. Here's your outfield Devers. Definitely the star of the show for Houston in that division series. He had 3 home runs, 7 RBIs. Comes into this game batting .333. That's impressive numbers there for him. But he's going to take this slider outside. So that's ball 4. That's another base runner for Houston, or might be their first base runner of the game. Here's Matt Duffy, .471 average and 2 RBIs. He was really hitting the ball well in the first few games of the series against Boston here. That's a fly ball, but it's right to Aaron Judge in right field. It makes that easy play for out number 2. Here in this second inning,
the center fielder,
as here is Jesus Sanchez. Home run, 3 RBIs for him, a 938 OPS, a 250 average. 1-2 is a swing and a miss. 4-seamer there, and Sanchez way late on that one. So he does work around the walk here as we go to the third inning, still 3-0. There is Aaron Judge at the plate here, and that slurve misses for ball 4. Another base runner against Barrios here, as here's Austin Riley, already his second trip to the plate so far. 3-2, and that sinker just misses as well. Man, that was very borderline. Could have been called a strike. Jose Barrios has thrown 22 pitches in this inning. It's been kind of a rough one for him. Here's Ha-Seong Kim. Struck out last time up. Got 2 strikes on him here again. And he is going to swing and miss. 4-seam fastball inside. Really good pitch there on the corner. And Ha-Seong Kim strikes out for the second time. So a couple of walks there in that inning by Barrios, but no runs. He gets out of it Works out of a little jam there. Middle of the third, still 3-0. So here is James McCann now, and 333 average for him and 3 RBIs. Pretty good, a divisional round for him, all things considered. And he is going to swing at that change. That was way, way too early. Oh my goodness. Really ugly swing right there from James McCann. So Carlos Rodon coming at him now with a 2-2. And it's a swing and a miss. Fastball there, and it looked like he might have been out in front of it, as Rendon's got 4 strikeouts now. And yeah, out in front of that fastball for sure was McCann. Now it's Mike Yastrzemski. Not been very good in the playoffs so far, only batting 133 going into this game. That slider somehow caught the bottom of the zone. Really close pitch right there, but to give him the benefit of the doubt, I guess, as that's a four-seamer that swung on and missed. Yastrzemski waylaid on it, where Doan's got 5 Ks now. And here's Mondesi. That's a swing and a miss at a fastball late on that pitch as well. 0 for 1. He struck out last time up. Back in the first inning to begin the game. And now Rendon is going to come at him here with an 0-1 pitch. It's a swing and a drive! Way back to left field! Mondesi crushes it! That ball is gone! Alberto Mondesi, his second of the postseason, had one back in Game 1 of the Division Series, has one here in Game 1 of the Championship Series, and Houston's on the board. It's 3-1. Man, Alberto Mondesi, I don't even think he had 20 homers in the regular season, but he has crushed a couple of pitches in the playoffs for sure, and that one was matched. 383 on the distance. Where did this one end up? It ended up into Homer's Landing there in left center. So now here's Alex Bregman, and Bregman's going to wind it to center, but it is caught there on the move. Ramon Laureano makes that play, as that'll end the inning. We go to the 4th inning now. The Reapers on the hit column and on the scoreboard with one swing of the bat from Alberto Mondesi. Sorry about that really bad camera angle there. I don't know why it has a camera angle like through the fence like that. That was really weird, but I mean, there's not anything that I can really do about that. But up again is Jalen Miller. 2 down in the 4th inning. This inning has gone a lot better for Barrios here. 1-2. It's on the corner. Beautiful slurve by Barrios. My goodness. Fantastic pitch. And that is a good, clean inning from Jose Barrios here in the 4th. So still 3-1. Bottom of the 4th, here's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 on the day with a fly out. His first time up. Back in the 1st inning, as here's a 2-2 swing and a miss. Late on the fastball. 6th strikeout for Carlos Rendon, who has been very effective. I mean, besides the home run to Mondesi that we just saw, he's been locating very, very well on the corners. I mean, a lot of these pitches just too nasty for these hitters to handle. Now Devers up again, and he is going to swing and miss. And, man, Carlos Rendon, I mean, he just strikes out a lot of guys. That's a huge strong suit in his game, and he's got 7 here. Struck out the first 2 guys, and the biggest part of this batting order for Houston. So 1-0 to J.D. Martinez. Ground ball to Austin Riley, and Riley is going to make that play easy. And that was a beautiful 4th inning for Carlos Rodon, who still really good. 4 innings for him to this point, 7 strikeouts for him. As now we go to the 5th inning, and here's Miguel Cabrera. At the dish. Oh, and first pitch to him. Cabrera is going to crush it into deep center field. Back goes Sanchez. That ball is gone. Only Miguel Cabrera's 2nd hit of the playoffs. It is his first homer here in October. The 38-year-old with a huge home run. 4-1 New York. Honey Badgers back out on top by 3. And Miguel Cabrera, I mean, not his last year in the majors. Next year will be his final season. But, man, one of his last really good chances, you think, to win a title. He's never won a World Series championship in his career. One of the few things he's never done. And he just had a huge hit right there. Launched that ball, and that's going to be a pop-up here in the infield. Freddie Freeman there making the play. But, man, the fourth homer, or the third home run of this game, got against Jose Barrios. And the Honey Badgers are back up by 3. 4-1. And every run so far has been via the long ball in this game for both teams.
Your attention, please.
So here is Paul Sewell coming out of the bullpen for the Reapers here. And Jose Barrios goes 5 innings tonight. And, you know, gives up 4 runs on 4 hits and a walk in this game. So not an amazing game by Jose Barrios in this one tonight, as the offense here for Houston has just been shut down by Carlos Rendon. That was a slider. I mean, maybe not the best location by Paul Sewell. They're high, but it gets Austin Riley to swing and miss. So now you saw some Kim 0 for 2 on the day. 2-2 pitch. He is going to swing and miss at a 4-seamer. 3 strikeouts against Ha-Seong Kim. He's got the golden sombrero right now. And, I mean, I moved him up in the batting order going into this game, and he has proceeded to stink it up right now with his performance at the moment. Not very happy about that. But here now is Ramon Laureano, and Laureano is going to pop it up as McCann is going to make that catch to end the top of the 6th. So that was a good inning by the bullpen there, by Paul Sewell, actually. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 9-1-2 due up in the frame. So here is Mike Yastrzemski, who was 0 for 1. Struck out his last time up at the dish. And 0-1 to him. That's a line drive, and it's going to fall in just in front of Yelich there in left, as that is only the 2nd hit of the night for the Reapers in this ball game. And, I mean, that was not a bad, it was an off-speed pitch, not in a great location, I guess. But here's Alberto Mondesi. Mondesi's going to crush it down the line. It is going to go foul. 6.3 feet. Man, just missed a home run by inches, or by feet, I guess, as that's a ground ball, and Mondesi gets a base hit, but they're going to get the runner out at seconds. That was a really interesting play right there. Good awareness by Aaron Judge to get the lead runner, as that is a base hit, but now is Alex Bregman, and stolen base here. Gotta get it. Very easy stolen base, actually, by Alberto Mondesi. I believe that might be his 2nd stolen base of the playoffs, but pretty good jump pitch, went on a really good pitch, and the throw was high as well. So now man on second for Alex Bregman, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Here comes a 1-1, 2-1 from Rendon. It's a swing and a ball crushed way back to left field, over the monster and nearly into the second deck. Wow, what a swing by Alex Bregman. And it's a 1-run game, 4-3 in the 6th. And man, that's what you need right here. You need this guy to start swinging the bat. And that was an absolute moonshot. No doubt home run there from Bregman. He's going to give a good look into the camera right there, as it's a 1-run game in the 6th inning here in Game 1. Yeah, maybe not the best location by Carlos Rendon. And, I mean, Bregman knew it right away. He just drops that bat down. 418 on the distance there, way over that big monster kind of wall out there in left. And nearly all the way up the rows there in the outfield. Freddie Freeman's going to swing and miss at that 4-seam fastball way late on that pitch. Rendon's got 8 strikeouts. But, you know, both of these pitchers right now, their issue has been they've been bitten by the long ball, both of them, to this point, as that's a fly ball pretty deep. The center field, Laureano on the move. Laureano at the wall. Laureano makes the catch. Man, that ball was hit a long way, but it doesn't go over or anything. It doesn't bounce off the wall. But, man, what a swing by Alex Bregman here. Monster swing. I'm sorry, that's the 3rd time you've seen this weird, like, through the fence kind of thing. I don't know why it does that, but either way, we got a fantastic Game 1 on our hands here as well in the American League. As it's a 1-run game, we go to the 7th. Daniel Hudson out of the bullpen. Suffice it to say, he hasn't been very good so far. But, you know, only it's .2 innings. Here's Jorge Alfaro. He is going to swing and miss. Four-seamer there, high in the zone. A lot of strikeouts in this ball game right now. 2 down in the inning for Cabrera. Miguel Cabrera's going to drive this ball into the outfield here, and that one is off the wall. Cabrera is very slow, only got 7 speed, so he's going to be held to a single here. But again, only 1 hit coming into this game through 4 games. He's got 2 hits now on the day today. Is he going to look at that? Hitting an out swing by Cabrera. So here's now Christian Yelich. As there's a swing and a miss. Man, that was beautiful. A beautiful pitch right there. And Daniel Hudson gets out of the 7th inning. So that's the first run that we haven't seen it come around. You know, all the runs so far have been via the long ball, and all the hits were, you know, either a home run or a base hit to get a home run set up. But now we go to the bottom of the 7th. And here is J.D. Martinez leading things off in this inning. Carlos Rodon at 90 pitches. They're going to try and get him to go as far as he can here in this 7th. So 2-1. That is a fastball that misses outside for ball 3. 3-1, ideal count for Martinez. Here he's going to swing and drive this fastball into right field. Judge at the wall. And that ball is just going to get over. It is gone. J.D. Martinez with a home run. We are tied. 4-4 in the 7th. What a swing by Martinez. His first homer. Actually, his first RBI, I believe, of the playoffs as well. And the Houston Reapers have come back from down 3 in this game to tie it up. Only 306 feet there. That's the shortest homer we've seen in this ballpark and in this place in the postseason so far as a whole. But that is going to be the end of the game for Carlos Rodon. And you might question now that decision to actually keep him going in the 7th inning instead of bringing out a bullpen guy to try and pitch that 7th inning. Maybe you would have, you know, if you would have played your cards again, you probably would have got him out there again. But either way, Austin Adams now comes out of the game, or comes into the game, and an entirely different ball game as we are not at 4. And Austin Adams has been just really terrible so far in the playoffs. He's only gotten 1 inning, but he's been pretty bad for sure. Guys, that's a ground ball. That's an extra ball off the wall. Not a grounder. That's an extra base hit. A double for Jesus Sanchez. And there's the go-ahead run. Now sitting at second base in scoring position. How about that right there from Jesus Sanchez? And one more look at it here, getting it in ahead, plenty fast enough and plenty ahead of the tag. Here's now James McCann. He's going to take a 4-seamer there at the knees for strike 2. 1-2 count. And he's going to swing and miss. Oh my goodness, that was a filthy pitch and way out in front of James McCann. Has now had a couple swings like that in this game. Really bad, very early swings by him tonight. But that's a pitch sequence, a couple of fastballs and a couple of sliders by Adams. Big time spot here. It's going to run inside and hit Mike Yastrzemski right there. So he's going to get on base. And now it's Mondesi. Inning extended for him. 1 for 3 on the game with the homer. 0-1. And now that pitch runs inside and hits Mondesi. Wow, almost the exact same pitch that we just saw him throw. As here's Alex Bregman. Just called his name at last inning. Had a huge 2-run homer that made it a 1-run game. Base is now loaded for him. The biggest spot of the game here to this point in the 7th inning. That's an important strike 1 by Adams here. As there's a ground ball. It's to first base. Miguel Cabrera takes care of it. That's not Miguel Cabrera. Actually, that is... that is Jeff McNeil actually taking care of it and tagging the bag for the outs. Man, entirely even. Both teams 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors tonight. Here is Connor Brogdon. 1 inning for him. Gave up a run in his only appearance of the postseason so far. A lot of high ERAs for a lot of these bullpen guys in this game for both teams. And here's Jeff McNeil, got the final out of the 7th inning here. Forgot that Miguel Cabrera is this team's DH. That's a ground ball back up the middle. Base hit by Jeff McNeil. 6th hit of the game for New York. And that is the go-ahead run there. Now on the bats for Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 on the day. Has had an incredible postseason. First pitch to him. Ground ball. It's really shallow here and really slow rolling. They get Judge to get the out, but actually it's a productive out as the go-ahead run moves up another 90 feet. So McNeil now standing at second base with 1 down for Austin Riley, who is 1 for 2. Big 2-run home run way back in the first inning of this bowl game, but he's not going to get a chance to hit right here. They're going to intentionally walk him, which makes sense. Set up the double play possibility, and now bring up Awesome Kim. 0 for 3, and that's a swing and a miss. 4-seam fastball for strike 3, and oh man, the golden sombrero awarded to Awesome Kim tonight. He struck out 4 times on the day, and I mean, just cannot. I think he might have actually tipped that ball into McCann's glove, but man, that's what he does, and that's how he rewards me for moving him up in the batting order. That is a bad day for him. So right now, guys, that pitch is ball 1, and another, I mean, fantastic camera angle right here. See both of these players in the biggest spot of the game to this point. 1 and 2. Pitch is a swing and a miss. Circle change on the corner. Connor Brogdon with a fantastic pitch right there. He's fired up. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. 4-4 score, tie game in game 1. So, man, how about this start to this postseason right here in this series? Scott Alexander comes on out. His first appearance of the playoffs, actually, for New York here. Only 20 innings that he pitched in the regular season, but was pretty decent in those innings. He didn't walk 11 hitters, though, which is kind of a lot. But here he is, Freddie Freeman. And he hasn't done anything really today. He's 0 for 3 so far with a strikeout last time up in the 6th inning. So here's a 2-2 to him, and he's not going to go around on that swing, says the umpire there. Down the line, now 3-2, and there's a walk. So kind of pointed that out when he came in the game, that he kind of struggled with that a little bit, and he gives up a walk here to start things off in this inning. You know, it was Rafael Devers. 1-2 to him. Ground ball, and it's right to second base. Jalen Miller starts it. Awesome Kim finishes it. It's a tailor-made double play to get 2 down in the inning. And a pretty brutal gut punch right there for Houston. Now the bases are cleared, and JD Martinez swings wildly at a off-speed pitch there outside. So there's a scoreless inning right there. A big 0 put up by Adams. So here we go. We are into the 9th inning, and this game is going to be determined here sooner or later. But man, fantastic game, and we're going to the last inning to determine it. Here's Tony Alfaro, who is 0 for 3 tonight. He's going to swing at the first pitch as an inside fastball. On the move and making the play is JD Martinez right in front of the wall. Good stop there by Martinez in left. 2 down in the inning. Here's Miguel Cabrera. 2 for 3, a homer, a single ribby tonight. He's had a good day. As Brogdon with the 1-1 to him. There's a swing and a drive to left center field. It's going to go to Homer's Landing. And they're in the outfield, and it's gone. Miguel Cabrera, 9th inning, go-ahead homer. 2nd of the day. It's 5-4 New York. Wow, and I'm getting confused because this place doesn't actually have a Homer's Landing. That's New York. The New York's Bowl Stadium has a place labeled Homer's Landing. This place doesn't. But, wow, what a swing by Miguel Cabrera. Man, and the 38-year-old on the verge of retiring here. The biggest swing of his career, maybe, right now. A go-ahead homer here in Game 1 of the ALCS. 395, and I mean, that is, you know, kind of, I mean, it's not a homer's landing, technically, but it is kind of an area there, similar to the homer's landing that they have in New York. They don't have it on the other side of the ballpark, though. But, man, Alex Vesia comes on out now, and he's kind of struggled in his appearances so far. As that is a slider, taking it right down the middle, basically, by Christian Yelich. Not sure why he looked at that pitch. But, man, oh, man, how about this swing by Miguel Cabrera? And now, all of a sudden, New York is on the verge of getting a win here in Game 1 on the road. Starting off their postseason 5-0. That's what they're trying to do right now. And here's Kirby Yates. Haven't seen him in a while, it feels like, but 3 innings, 1 save, and his only opportunity to this point. We saw him back in Game 5 of the divisional round there in the extra inning walk-off win by the Honey Badgers here. Man, they've had a lot of games close and they've determined late. At least the last couple of them have been. That's a fly ball. Ariano on the move, and he is going to get there to make the play. So that's out number 1 here in the 9th inning. So 6, 7, and 8 for Houston here in this frame. Maybe not the best time in your batting order, but here's Jesus Sanchez. 1 for 3 on the day. And that splitter misses for ball 3. Count now, sitting at 3-0 with James McCann sitting on deck. So what does Kirby Yates come with here? Trying to get back in the at-bat on the 3-0 pitch. And it's a fastball that just misses outside. So there's their tying run being put on base here with 1 out in the 9th inning for James McCann, who's 0 for 3. Struck out last time up on a really bad swing. Can he redeem himself a little here? 1-1. It's a strike, and it's a stolen base. Yes, it is. For the hitter, or for the runner there, Jesus Sanchez. And I wasn't really expecting a stolen base there, so I was a little bit late on the jump. As that's a fly ball. Christian Yelich is gonna make the catch. Oh, wow. That ball almost went over his head, and that would have tied the game. What a play by Christian Yelich there, catching that one over his head. And now New York down to their final out with Mikey Yastrzemski at the dish. 0 for 1 on the day. He's going to foul that one away, and there's now 2 strikes down to their final strike in this ball game here. The 2-2 pitch is a ground ball over to second. Jalen Miller to first in time. Game over. New York wins it here on the road against Houston. And, man, their almost magical postseason run that they are on right now continues. They have not lost yet in the postseason. They are 5-0 right now. And, man, what a game here tonight. A classic between these two ball clubs. A game determined late. And one where, you know, the Reapers fell behind 3-0 early. They were down 4-1 in the 6th inning. They battled back with a couple of big home runs. But how about what a day for Miguel Cabrera tonight. 3 for 5 or 3 for 4 maybe. I think he was 3 for 4 overall in the game with 2 home runs and a big base hit. So suffice it to say, he had a really important and huge day for New York in this one. There's the big swing by Bregman. We had a 1-run game, and that was a tying home run by J.D. Martinez in the 7th inning. Big double play turned there in the late frames, but there's another look at the swing by Miguel Cabrera. That was the game-sealing hit in the 9th inning. 5-4 win for the Honey Badgers. They are 5-0 right now in the playoffs, and a really fascinating story developing right now with this ball club. Miguel Cabrera, yeah, 3 for 4, 2 home runs, 2 ribbies tonight. I mean, he only had, again, 1 hit coming into this game. Fantastic performance for him. Mondesi had a hit and a home run. I mean, not a lot of hits outside of the homers that we saw in this game for either side. 7 hits for New York, 5 only for the Reapers here. Bregman had a home run as well in this one. And a couple of ribbies, and J.D. Martinez is batting .444. Had his first home run, his second RBI of the playoffs. So there's a look at that batting order for the Reapers after this Game 1 finale. And this is going to be the end of this episode for you guys. Excuse me, for you guys. My voice kind of losing it a little bit here at the end of this recording. But Barrios, 5 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs, all earned on homers, as a 3.75 ERA after tonight's game. 11 strikeouts in total for the Houston pitching staff. Sewell didn't give up a run. Hudson pitched a scoreless inning, but the loss goes to Connor Brogdon for the run that he allowed in the 9th. Vesia got an out, got the only out that he needed to get right there. As there's a look at New York's batting order and what they did in this game. Yelich was 0 for 5. McNeil and Judge are 1 for 3. And Austin Riley had a big home run, a couple of walks for him as well, and a couple of RBIs. Ha-Seong Kim, bad day for him, 0 for 4, 4 strikeouts. Mariano Alfaro didn't get a hit. Jalen Miller, though, and Miguel Cabrera, those two guys in the bottom of the order, came up clutch in this game, both batting .211 after tonight. Jalen Miller had a big home run as well in this one. So that's going to do it for me, everybody. And the next episode will have Game 2 and Game 3 in both of these series, as I am on break now. So I'm going to be kind of out of town for the beginning of the week. But I don't know if I'll be able to... I probably won't be able to get a recording done at the end of next week. So we'll have to see where that goes. But yeah, I am on break, so no school for me right now. A lot of more free time freed up for me. And I'll get out in a video to you guys as soon as I can here. Carlos Rendon tonight, 6 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs, 8 strikeouts there. And you get to see what the bullpen did for Houston, which didn't really do anything. Didn't really give up a whole lot of action. But Scott Alexander gets the win. And that's the end of the game. So thank you guys so much for watching this one. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you want to continue to be updated about when I'm coming out with these MLB The Show playoff videos. Have a great day and have a great weekend, everybody. I will see you next time. God bless.